Before you watch the video, we kindly ask that you hit the like button. It costs you nothing, helps us a lot. On to the show. Super duty tough work.
What up?
What is good? People. My people, my people, my people. Good morning, evening, afternoon, night, wherever you may be. It's your boys, Printmatic, Illogic, my illustrious co-host. You know, we back for more spine-tingling adventures of the most infamous podcast on planet Earth. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, we wasn't here last week. Things be happening.
Mm-hmm. It was Mother's Day, too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. That wouldn't have been a good time. Yeah. Happy Mother's Day if we got any mothers that's listening to us.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? All you motherfuckers out there, happy Mother's Day. I don't know if we got any mothers listening to us. We got a lot of motherfuckers listening to us.
Oh, man.
So, yeah, man. You know, this week, man, look, we almost let this one slip off the calendar. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to lie. I got caught slipping by this show. And this show is basically the fitness challenge results show. And I will take complete responsibility because, you know, I've been living life and things. And when you do something 90 days in advance, sometimes you just be doing it and don't pay no attention to when you said you was going to be done with it.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I know it's sometime in May. And then you got to coordinate it when you're trying to, you know what I mean? So I got caught slipping. But, you know, that don't mean that we have not been doing our work.
Right.
Don't get it messed up. We've been on our P's and Q's, you know, and health challenges are that, very challenging, fitness challenging. You know, this show, we're going to talk about our results. What we usually do, though, disclaimer for the folks at home. Usually we do a call-in show. And I put out the number like 2 weeks in advance. And everybody calls in and we play the messages. But I got caught slipping. I forgot until we started this podcast and Illogic reminded me. Hey, what's up with the callers, friend? I said, what? Oh, yeah. Caught me slipping. So there will be no callers on this episode. You know, I hope that y'all will be understanding that, you know, even the most infamous podcasts on planet Earth sometimes, you know, get caught slipping. You know,
yeah,
we try
to. Perfect.
We're not perfect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we show up every week and we do this shit. And that's what matters. And this is a results show. So this is a little different show. So it's a little more relaxed. But, you know, we're going to have y'all travel with us through this journey. We're going to talk about our wins, our losses, you know, and then we're going to reveal how we did. You know, did we get there? Did we not? And how close did we come? And if you're at home and you did it, you know, feel free to add your results on the YouTube version of this show or the SoundCloud. You know what I'm saying? Or Twitter or Instagram. Wherever you see the thumbnail of this image of the show, throw your results. Let us know. And yeah, we'll take a break and we'll be right back.
We got you stuck off the realness, the most infamous, you heard of us. Official podcast murderers, the show comes equipped with viewpoints to share. Grown man ideas for all those who care and want to grow, so go ahead and download. Every single week with a brand new episode. You're not alone in this world, cousin, so we share information and honest discussion and keep repping the culture like we supposed to. They spread gossip, but they never come close to. I can hear it inside their tone. They talk about the industry but never left their home. You get laced up with bullet points and such, plus empowering topics that they never would touch. You can put your whole network against a team, but Super Duty Tough Work's the MVP. Most valuable podcast on MP3. Priceless info, but all of it's free. So take these words home and think them through. Super Duty Tough Work is coming at you. You are now listening to Super Duty Tough Work.
All right, folks, we're back. Super Duty Tough Work. Blueprint, Illogic. This week is the Fitness Challenge Results Show. Remember, folks, we had like 2 different categories out here, 3 different categories. One was a physical goal, a fitness goal. The second was a dietary goal. And the third was just a weight target, a weight goal. So we're going to start with the fitness part. And I'm going to let Illogic tell me how he did. How did you do, brother, with the fitness part?
Started out strong.
All right. So you started out killing it.
Started out killing it. The first probably month and a half started killing it.
Yeah.
And I don't know what happened in there. I think it was like a holiday or something happened to where like it kind of threw off my week.
Yeah.
And I went from working out like 4 or 5 times a week to like 3 times a week to like 2 times a week. It just got worse and worse and worse. Yeah, took a week off.
Every other week.
Yeah, had a cheat day. You know what I mean? Just
he was backslide.
Backslide like a mofo, man. Oh man. But like I was still doing some things here and there, but not nearly, to the extent that I had planned. But started out strong, man. Like first couple months, first month and a half, 2 months, I was hitting it hard. And then I just kind of fell off and, life happens, you know what I'm saying? But shoot, overall, it did help. And I definitely got close, to some goals and lost a little weight, looking better. So feeling better. So I'm gonna keep it going.
That's good.
I gotta get back into my regimen, to where I can work out at least 3-4 times a week. You know what I'm saying? Get my mind right.
That's real, man. That's real. Yeah, I share a similar path as you, my brother. we walking down the same street with this one. We walking down the same street. I'm right here neck and neck with you, bro. I came out the gate like, who want what? Let's go.
Yep.
Killing them workouts 4-5 times a week.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I had a nice thing going. Then life happened, man. I don't know what happened, bruh. Mine wasn't even gradual like yours.
Mm-hmm. You just stopped.
One day, I woke up. I was like, nah, man. I don't feel like it. And I didn't. And that one day turned into like 2 months. The workout was never seen again. I literally did not work out again. It's like it was like quitting alcohol.
Right.
I felt like I did when I quit drinking. It was like you just wake up like, no, never again. Man. And it wasn't like I was torturing myself. I don't know what happened, man. I just couldn't keep it going. I couldn't keep it rocking, man.
Like, fuck this.
I quit cold turkey, man, on myself. Who quits working out cold turkey like it's a drug?
Oh,
I do. Yeah.
Oh, it happens. I know it happens though. It happens.
Me. I feel so bad about it, man. It's like I had it going so strong, man.
That's funny.
But you know how it is. It's like here's the hardest thing about working out to me. The changing of the seasons.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely that.
Like it's a very unspoken thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
We could talk about like, oh yeah, it's very hard for me to work out from winter into spring.
Mm-hmm.
From spring or from fall into winter.
Mm-hmm.
It's if I start in the winter, I'm cooking.
Mm-hmm.
If I start in the summer, I'm cooking all summer, all fall. The issue I think I have is like when you start and it's cold and messed up outside.
Mm-hmm.
And you build up this habit, and then it start getting nice outside. And the vibes is a little different now. You know what I mean? I don't feel like it. There's something about it. It's hard for me to keep it going between winter and spring. Once it gets spring, it's like it's very tough for me. I notice I fall off all the time right around then. Now, if I start working out in March, April, I'm cooking.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, and I track all my workouts and stuff. I still got, I would write it on these papers on my wall, and I would notice like, yo, I always tend to fall off at this time. I don't know why. It just something about that changing of seasons from winter to spring does me in every time we do one of these.
Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, I can understand it because you don't feel like getting on because it's already hot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's already hot, so you don't feel like sweating. You don't feel like, getting muggy and all that. It's but so I get it. It's different. And you don't feel like it. You just don't feel it. You want to go do something else.
Yeah, that's it. That's really what it is. It's like
Mm-hmm.
like a little kid. You know what I mean? Like I don't
Right.
feel like it. Like, come on,
Yeah.
man. That's how I feel subconsciously. It's nice out though.
Mm-hmm.
Why we gotta do that though today? Like, can I do it tomorrow?
Right.
I'm bargaining with myself. Like I'm a parent, like I'm my own. Like, come on, man. Like kids be bargaining with their parents. Can I just do the dishes tomorrow, Dad? Does the trash really have to go out right now?
Uh-huh.
Can I? You like, yeah, it needs to go out right now.
Yeah.
Hey, that's how I felt, man. So the fitness part, I think I did it for about, because I started before we started this challenge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me too.
So I think we started this challenge in what, end of February?
Yeah, end of February.
End of February or something like that. So March, April, May. So yeah, so either end of February, so 90 days. It might have been middle of March. So maybe March to April, May. No, middle of February.
Yeah.
We started. I actually started working out January 1st.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
So like, I had already had like, what was that, almost 2 months of straight of like almost every day before we even started this challenge. And then as I got to the challenge, we started getting to, once it hit March, it was tough, but I had already been going 90 days by March.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So a failure technically, but maybe it's not a failure.
Yeah, maybe not. I mean, as far as, the time frame that we placed on the challenge.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we didn't quite hit it during that, but
right.
We were working out for 90 days and did pretty well, because if I mark, even if I talk about my weight loss from the beginning of when I started working out in the beginning of the year,
yeah,
I did hella good. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah.
Because that's what I'm looking at, because I'm thinking about it like, I think that's where things are different here. Because if you, like you're saying, if we look at the total 90 days of when we actually started, then we probably kept our workouts up for 90 days.
Right.
It's just that we didn't start the challenge until we was already
deep in.
Yeah, 6 weeks in.
Yeah.
7 weeks in, we was already doing it. And then we did another one. By the time we got to 90 days, we was just like, yo. nah.
I'm out,
bruh. So yeah, so that's that one. So we'll take a break, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk about the diet goal. And then we'll take a break and we'll be right back. This is your weekly reminder that we have 2 books that you, as a listener or watcher of this podcast, need to absolutely own. The first is The 10 Traits of Successful Hip Hop Artists, and the second is The Social Media Cheat Code. Both of these books were released within the last year. The 10 Traits of Successful Hip Hop Artists is a book where I go through the stories and explain the traits that are behind the success of some of the biggest names in hip hop today. The book has got nothing but amazing feedback. And if you are an artist, business person, whatever you do, if you would like to be inspired and would like to learn more about hip hop along the way, and also see some reinforcement of the concepts that we talk about on this podcast, The 10 Traits of Successful Hip Hop is for you. Second book is The Social Media Cheat Code. That is for everyone who listens to this podcast who does not consider themselves an expert or really good at social media. It's not for super experienced people. It's actually for people who are on social media but are not getting the results you need. So what we did is I broke down like 12 or 13 strategies that I use all the time that actually work really well for me. I put it into book. I gave you examples and I tell you how to implement it. That's a book you absolutely need as a listener to this podcast, watcher of this podcast. If you're on YouTube, supporting these books actually goes a long way towards supporting the podcast. So to support the show, if you like what we do, obviously we don't necessarily get paid to do this shit. So support the products and services that we create. And these 2 books are a big part of that. We appreciate your support. And back to the show. What's up, everybody? Got some big news to share with you all today. I'm proud to announce that for the first time, I will be opening up my artist coaching and consulting services to the public. I have been doing it for several years behind the scenes, helping artists and small businesses achieve their goals, but it's never been something that I made publicly available, nor anything that I promoted until now. So if you're an artist or a small business owner, I'm now available to be booked for one-on-one sessions designed to help you achieve your goals as quickly and as efficiently as possible. If this is something that you're interested in, email me at superdutytoughwork@weightless.net. Tell me a little bit about yourself and we'll get the ball rolling from there. I look forward to working with you all. Peace. All right, folks, we back. Super Duty Tough Work, Blueprint, Illogic, the most infamous podcast on planet Earth. Yo, fitness results show, fitness challenge results show, man. This is for everybody out there, all our creative people. We want y'all to know that, yeah, making dope art is great, but sometimes you got to challenge yourself in other ways.
Yep.
And how you challenge yourself in terms of your fitness has a direct relationship on your art, we believe. And so, we encourage everybody to stay in shape however you can, and we like to share these stories with y'all because sometimes, you be thinking that you be beating yourself up thinking everybody else is on their shit, right? And then you find out like, oh, them fools fell way off.
Right, I ain't the only one.
I ain't the only one. They fell off a cliff,
Yeah.
And you need to know that, man. So it's like, the thing is the effort,
Mhm.
the effort. Keep trying. Eventually you build the habits up and then it's easy to come back in and out once you build up a habit. And
Right.
I think that's what happened with us. And so this next section, we want to talk about the diet goals that we had. We talk about eating, maybe not eating certain things. We had goals for that. And, that's a part of it. It wasn't just working out. We tried to be very holistic about the whole thing. There is a relationship between what you eat and your fitness. And, so we talked about our dietary goals. So how'd you do?
I did okay with this one.
Mm-hmm.
I again kind of fell off a little bit.
Yeah.
But my dietary goal was to not eat meat at least 2 times a week.
Okay.
And again, started out super strong.
Yeah.
Started out very strong first month or so. And then it just got to a point where I wasn't going shopping regularly. So I would run out of vegetables.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, I still ate pretty good. You know what I'm saying? I still ate well. I didn't, really fall off as far as what I was eating. But as far as what my goal was, I didn't really stick to it just because I didn't prepare, you know what I'm saying, to be in that place. Because when I first started, I was basically just eating a salad a couple of days a week. And that would be my dinner, like a big salad with no meat in it. And that would be my dinner. And I was doing that for a while. And then it kind of just tapered off as far as like, I wasn't going to the store that week, didn't go grocery shopping that week. So, all right, I'm just going to bake some chicken instead. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, but my diet, as far as what I was eating, it was still pretty good. I did have some slip ups, but we all do. You know what I'm saying?
That's good. Well,
pizza and pasta, man. Italian food. It's so
yeah. And what's good about this one is we did this challenge. We didn't do it between the Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Nah, it would have been all bad.
Yeah, you that's a wrap. We not keeping nothing going when them 2 holidays is coming up. So
Not at all.
yeah. So I'll say this. So as far as me with the diet, my diet stuff has been on point. On point. Like I have, like you're saying, I might have a week where I'm kind of slipping. I'm like, I was out running errands or something and I popped in the the 7-Eleven and got me some ho-hos or something. Like, let me just get this because I'm too far away from home. I need these. You know what I mean?
Little something.
500 calories at once, you know. You're like, we paying for that.
Empty ass calories.
Yeah, you be hungry 30 minutes later.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I had a couple of those, you know, but overall, my diet was to the point to where even when I would have a day or two like that, within the end of the week, I'd be right back where I started.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever my weight was before I slipped, I'd be back there by the end of the week, 3-4 days later. What helped me the most is what you said you struggle with, and that's meal planning.
Mm-hmm.
My meal planning, I started it like last year, and I'm getting good at it to where like I know how to go to the grocery store and just get the things I need so I can have 2 to 3 prepared meals a day. Simple stuff like deli sandwiches and chips. It seems like nothing, but it really stops you from going out there and buying a Subway or whatever when you running around. So it's like that, and keeping fruit in the house and just having these little meals and having my dinner made. I would make all my dinners for the week on Sunday. And so then Monday through Friday, I'm just popping a little Tupperware joint in the microwave, and I'm good. So I ain't got to search. That area for me has been the best I ever did on any of these challenges. I'm usually pretty good about it, but I always have the same issue you had where you going strong and you run out of stuff.
Yeah.
And you can't just be, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's hard. If you ain't got it right there in front of you,
right,
you're going to eat something to hold you over.
Or you're going to go to the store and get something you probably shouldn't.
Yes.
You gonna leave the house and get something you probably shouldn't be eating.
That's a fact.
Or you go order pizza.
Yeah, straight up. So the dietary part, I would give out of a letter grade, I would give myself a B+ on that one. The exercise part, I'd give myself a C- to maybe I'd give myself a D+ on the diet, on the exercise and tip. Once and the same thing is like when my fitness fell off. Thankfully, my diet part kept strong. You know what I mean? Because if I'd have fell off both of them, I know I would have lost any gains I would have made. You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the part 2. Okay, we're gonna take a break and we're gonna come back and we just gonna talk about our weight. How much did we lose? Did we lose anything? How we feel? How do we do this challenge? The results from the results show. We'll take a break and we'll be right back.
Word.
Quick announcement. Over the last several years, we've been asked many times by the listeners of the show if we would ever open it up to the public for advertising. We've always been interested in this, but we never had the systems in place to make it work properly. I'm proud to announce that we are officially accepting advertising from the public on Super Duty Tough Work. Meaning, if you're a small business owner or an artist and you'd like to create more awareness about your product, service, or release on the Super Duty Tough Work podcast, we're now in a position to do that. For more information, email us at superdutytoughwork@weightless.net. Again, that's superdutytoughwork@weightless.net. Email us there. Tell us a little bit about who you are, what you would like to promote, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible to let you know if we think it's a good fit and what the next steps are. Thank you for your time. Back to the show. Are you an artist who has the talent to succeed, but has a hard time executing? Do you have the will to win, but lack the plan? Are you tired of having great ideas that never come to fruition, or starting new projects but never finishing them? If you answered yes to any of these questions, reach out to me at superdutytoughwork@weightless.net to book a one-on-one coaching call. Tell me a little bit about who you are, what you're trying to do, and I'll see if I can be of service to you. Have a great day. Super Duty Tough Work. We're back. This is the Fitness Challenge Results Show. Y'all know what it is. We just gonna get this knocked out, man, because, these shows, whenever we do these fitness challenge shows, they're at least, I'm not our challenge shows, the results show.
Mm-hmm.
There are least listened to episodes. So I don't think we need to be on here for an hour today.
Nah, not at all.
We're gonna give it to y'all in a hot 20, and we going about our business because we know y'all not studying these episodes, man. Not these. This is not what y'all check in if y'all bored. But it's other episodes y'all will listen to way before y'all listen to this. So
facts.
We gonna just get this one in and out. In and out. You know what I mean? So the last part was the weight goal. What was your weight goal, Illogic, and how did you do?
My weight goal was 210.
Okay. Where did you start at?
Well, in January, I started at 235.
Ooh.
Yeah, okay. I was up there, bro.
You was up there.
I was up there. After the holidays, it was bad.
Damn.
It was bad. But when we started the challenge, I was already down to about 226, 227.
Okay.
So I wanted to lose another, 15 or so pounds.
Okay.
And I got down to 216.
Okay.
So I got close. You know what I'm saying? I lost another 10 pounds. You know what I'm saying?
That's really good.
Yeah.
So at your peak loss, how many total pounds were you at your lowest? Because obviously it fluctuates and goes. It's hard to keep that.
Oh, at my lowest, I got down to 212. I got down to 212.
You was close. You was right.
Yeah, I was so close, and I had a couple bad weeks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Couple pizza weekends got me.
Yeah.
But it was fluctuating, going back and forth. But the lowest I got was 212, and ended up at 216.
216. So that's still what, 15? 15?
Yeah, 15.
Yeah. Shit, that's damn good.
Yeah. So I ain't mad.
No, 15-pound loss is still good. I know your clothes feel different.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean?
Definitely feel like the way my jeans fit. You know what I'm saying? On my legs, they ain't as snug. You know what I mean?
Your hips is not as big. You lost.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? My thighs. You know what I'm saying? Like I actually need to wear my belt. A little tighter again. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it feels good, and I'm looking forward to summer. You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to be doing some vacation type things this summer, so I feel a little better about going to the beach.
Yeah, you don't want to be out there looking crazy.
Not at all, man, boobs and shit.
Yeah, nah, you don't want that. You don't want
wearing t-shirts on the beach. Ain't no. Come on, man.
Hot, because you out of shape, you got to be
hot because I'm fat. Just call it what it is, bro.
It is. It's the double. It's a double. You know what I'm saying? You get hit. You already fat. Now you fat and hot. Like that's a bad combination, man.
Horrible.
In a place where so many people is in shape.
Exactly.
That shit ain't good. But that's dope. Congratulations, man. 15 pounds. That's great.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it. That's why I want to keep going, man, because I want to get down to that 210. I really want to get lower. Like I want to get down to 200. Like that's my ultimate goal. You know what I mean? Get down to 200. But if I can get down to 210 before, like July, August, you know what I'm saying? Like I can lose 5, 6 pounds to stay around that area. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
in a month or so.
I think you can do that. I don't see why not. Like, you know how it is. It's just with a lot of this weight loss stuff for me, I notice sometimes you just have a week where like you be so on point, you be done drop 3 pounds at one good week.
Yep.
But then the next week you just staying steady. You just breaking even. You eating your exact number of calories every day, not over, not under. You're just like, okay. Then you have a couple of days where you're like, wow, I really was in deficit today. Boom, drop another fucking half a pound, jump 1 point. I've had days where I had fucking 1.2 pounds, 1.4 pounds in one day. Like, damn.
Yeah.
But then you have weeks where you can't do that every time.
Yeah, the crazy thing about, because of the workout drop off, there's not as much definition. I do feel that I've lost weight. I can see that I lost weight, but the muscle isn't developing, and the cutness and all of that, the tightening of the skin.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Those things, like I noticed that those things aren't happening because the workout, slack.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
that's real, man. Well, yeah, for me, I think my goal was to be at 160, 165. I was like, if I get to 160, 165, I'm happy.
Mhm.
I made it. My lowest was 163.0.
Okay.
Right now I'm at 164.0 today. You know
Okay.
what I mean? I woke up at 164. I had a week where I was right there at 163, just every day, 163 point. I was like, I'm really gonna make it. I might make it to, and I ballooned up to 165, 66. One of them little days, weeks, I was like, oh, okay. And then now I'm coming back down. You know what I mean? Like this week I've been down a little bit every day. But I started at 176.6 or something like that.
Mm.
So I think I'm at, if I do that, I think it's 13.6 if I count my lowest. That'd have been 13.6 pounds. So, but 12.6 as of today. But, so I'm happy with it. Like I definitely noticed, like you saying, like I look and I can see like how lean I've gotten my midsection compared to where I started. Man,
Right.
my shit was looking kind of sloppy because it was all right there. Like I think I lost 12 pounds all from the same area. It was all literally from like my chest down to my belt.
Mm-hmm.
And so it feels better, looks a lot better. And I feel better, man. I regret that I couldn't keep the workout shit going, but the diet is really what saved me,
Yeah, me too.
you know? So I guess the moral of the story, folks, is like, sure, everybody's got a great diet idea and all these things, to hit you with. And sometimes it's cool. And they got these crazy ass, workout plans and, yeah, if you just do this workout, blah, 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 blah. But if you can't do one, do the other.
Right.
And you're going to have times in your life where you can't be eating great and working out.
Right.
But you can still make progress, And so I think that's what it is for us. We technically did this challenge for longer than 90 days. We did it for, a month and a half, 6 weeks, and then we did it for another 90 days after that.
Right. Right.
So, you know what I mean? We did this joint for like 135 days.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which might explain why we fell off some this time versus the other ones. But, moral of the story is, folks, stay active, challenge yourself to new things. Maybe these challenges are different from like the artistic challenges we do, but I think they achieve the same thing. Knowing that you can go out there and finish what you said you were gonna do and like being proud of yourself. Because this shit ain't for nobody else.
Right.
This challenge is strictly for you so you can feel better about yourself, look in the mirror, and that's what it's really about. So that's really it this week, man. I don't really have much else. I said we was keeping this joint short this week. We not playing with y'all. We not hanging out here all night, man. So we hope that you guys got something out of this. I hope that if you are thinking about doing this next time, feel free to join in. I'll have calls next time. We'll bring back the call ins, and then we'll do it that way. But right now, I just felt it was good for us to kind of do this episode so we can just draw it to a conclusion. Because sometimes you keep stuff going too long, it kind of loses its thing. So
Right.
90 days results show. I hope you guys lost something too. Let us know, as we said on social media, how you did. And that's it for this week. We'll see y'all next week.
Peace.
Thank you for listening to Super Duty Tough Work. Subscribe to the podcast on iTunes. Follow the podcast on SoundCloud. Peace.
Shoot, I got styles already that's more complex that nobody know about. I mean, super duty tough work, huh?